Hi, this is Dave Philippi, and now I'm going to show you how to create ADA loops for your railings. So let's go to the stair rail command. Let's put a ramp rail in here. So I'll import a template, two-line coped pipe rail, load that, basically a ramp. I'm going to draw it, 1.25" schedule 40 pipe. There's your rail. Okay, what we want to do now is put the loop on the end. So I'm going to erase this dimension, get in the way here. I'm just going to draw a line from the end point here, 12 inches, which I think is what the loop should be. And then just come down this way. And then I want to draw another line from here over to here. And then I want to make a curve on this outside corner for the loop. So I'm going to use the fillet command, and then within the fillet command there is a option for radius. So I want the radius not to be 0, I want it to be 3 inches. So then when I go to do a fillet, I pick this line here, and you notice it previews it, and this is the outside line of the loop. Alright, then I want to trim off this here. And then I want to join this. So in the layout tools, we have a command called join. Okay. One nice thing about most CAD commands, it's pretty much plain English. So join it. Okay. Then it's 1.25" schedule 40 pipe. So I'm going to offset this connected loop now 1 inch and 5/8, or 1.66. So I'm going to do offset. And the offset distance is 1.66. Hit enter. Offset here. And there's my loop. Now I need a loop for the bottom. So let me just go ahead and I'll mirror this. Anywhere over here. And then I'll move it down. Endpoint here, down to there, and there's my lower loop, there's my upper loop. Now, of course, the beauty of CAD is you only draw things once, if you can possibly do that. So that's what we're going to do with this. We're going to create a block for these two loops so that we can just drag and drop them in the next time we need one of these. So I'm going to go up to the insertions. I'm going to write a block. I'm going to go to the custom folder in the library. So I go down to FabCAD Premium. I go to Library Files. I go to Custom. And I'm going to call that one Right Loop. Save that. Then we'll select the objects there. And then pick a point. Very important you do that. So I'm going to pick a point. The insertion point I want to pick is right here. So when I drop it in, it pops right in there. Click OK. And that one's done. If we go down here, let me do the left loop. So we go down here. Let me erase this dimension so I don't get that in as part of the new block. So I'm going to go back to insertions again. Right block. I'll go down this pull down. I already have something going on here. I'm just going to change this from right to left. Left loop. Select objects, these two pieces here. Pick a base point, this here. Go there. Okay. Now, I'm going to go to the library and go to the custom folder, and in here we will see there's a left loop and there's a right loop, and I'm going to add those to my tool palette. So I'm going to go to over here under utilities. You'll see if you hold your mouse over this one's called tool palettes. I click that. I have a custom folder right there. I'm going to hold my left mouse button down and keep it down and drag it over and drop it. Just in there like that. And I'm going to grab the left one. Keep my mouse button pushed down, left mouse button, drag it across. There's the left loop. So now we have the loop in our collection here, so when I click on it, I can just bring it in and pop it into the drawing like that. The only thing is, this is a block when it comes in, so we won't be able to do any modifications to it, like if we wanted to put the center line and use the offset command. So let me erase this. And I'm just going to go in here and we're going to modify this a little bit. We go to the properties. And under explode, currently it says no. There's a pull down here. We can turn it to yes. So it explodes it as it comes in. So I'll just click on this and drag it and pop it in here. So there it is. Now you notice we have the center line feature turned on here. If I want to put a center line on this, I just use the offset command and use half the distance, which is 0.83. And I offset this outside line here. And then to match up the properties, I use a match properties command here and make it here and change it to there. And there you are. There's your loop with your center line. You do the same thing for the left side as well. Bye.